Hello dear students, welcome to our English lesson. Today's topic is question tags. Today we are going to present and practice question tags. We will present and practice relative pronouns, defining relative clause. But before, let's do a revision task. Write the comparative and superlative forms of the following adjectives. You have some time to do this task. Boys and girls, if you're ready, let's check. Small, smaller, the smallest. Much, many, more, the most. Dry, drier, the driest. Interesting, more interesting, the most interesting. Good, better, the best. Easy, easier, the easiest. Wonderful, more wonderful, the most wonderful. Bad, worse, the worst. Big, bigger, the biggest. Large, larger, the largest. Well done, students. Students, please pay attention to the theory. Question tags are short questions at the end of a sentence. They are formed with the auxiliary or modal verb from the sentence and the appropriate subject pronoun. When the verb in the main sentence is in the present simple, we form the question tag with do or does. Example, he likes fast cars, doesn't he? When the verb is in the past simple, we use did. Example, she went to Paris, didn't she? Next, a positive statement is followed by a negative question tag. For example, flying is exciting, isn't it? A negative statement is followed by a positive question tag. Example, she wasn't at the bus stop, was she? Next, we use question tags to ask about something we don't know. The intonation of the question tags goes up. Example, John is okay, isn't he? We don't know how John is. Next, ask for confirmation. The intonation of the question tag goes down. Students, pay attention to the example. He won't come, will he? We know he is sick. We are asking for confirmation. Boys and girls, we are going to do the practice task. Complete the question tags. You have some time to do this task. Boys and girls, let's check. Sentence number 1. Talgat has got a red car. Has he? Number 2. Nurlan isn't feeling well, is he? Number 3. She can't go out, can she? Number 4. Tickets were expensive, weren't they? Number 5. They can't come, can they? Number 6. Bikin went on a boat ride, didn't he? Number 7. You weren't at the cafe, were you? And the last, number 8. Kairat is at the station, isn't he? Nice job, students. Next, relative pronouns defining relative clause. Pay attention to the theory. We use who, that for people. Example, George is the man who, that drives the school bus. Which, that for animals or things. Example, the train on platform 2 is the one which, that goes to London. Next, whose to show possession. Example, that's the woman whose bus ticket I found on the ground. And a defining relative clause gives a necessary information and is essential to the meaning of the main sentence. We never put it in commas. Example, the man who, that, lives next door is a pilot. Students, let's do grammar task. Choose the correct pronouns. You have time to do this task. Students, if you're ready, let's check. Number 1. The bike that is across the road belongs to Madi. Number 2. The man who was sitting by me in the bus was very polite. Number 3. That's the girl whose father drives a taxi. And number 4. That's the shop which sells postcards. Nice job, students. Let's do next task. Join these sentences as in the example. Use who, which, or whose. Number 1. There is a cycle path. It leads to the town center. There is a cycle path which leads to the town center. Students, you have time to do this task. If you're ready, let's check. Number 2. Madhyar is the mechanic. He fixed my bike. Madhyar is the mechanic who fixed my bike. Number 3. This is the bus. It goes to the airport. This is the bus which goes to the airport. And number 4. Serik is the man. His car is parked outside my house. Serik is the man whose car is parked outside my house. Nice job, students. Next task. Choose the correct question tag. You have some time to do this task. Boys and girls, let's check. Number 1. Rasulan likes riding his bike, doesn't he? Number 2. Don't forget to clean the car, will you? Number 3. Aya has sold her car, hasn't she? Number 4. I am not late for school, am I? Number 5. They don't like taking the bus, do they? Nice job, students. Next task. Join these sentences. Use who, which, or whose. You have some time to do this task. Boys and girls, if you're ready, let's check. Number 1. I've got a new neighbor who is from Spain. Number 2. That's the car which they bought in December. Number 3. Timurlan is my friend whose sister has a red bicycle. Number 4. That's Mrs. Omarova whose husband is a pilot. Number 5. That's the shop which has great deals on motorcycles. Nice job, students. So, dear students, today we have presented and practiced question tags. We have presented and practiced relative pronouns, defining relative clause. You did great job. Have a nice day. Goodbye.